300 Xtrainer. This one's 2017. We'll be doing chain and sprockets and rear tire, and along with top end rebuild. So we got the Vortex piston and rings. Oh, we're also going to be doing the boys and re-kit, and then chromatic gasket kit. And we got the S3 Enduro Power Head Kit. So this should provide a significant amount of power increase on the bottom end. And it'll look really good on there. He's also, so he's gonna have, yeah, that and that. And he's also got a smart carb coming. And the bottom of the bowl is red, of course, so we can go along with the theme there. Then we got firepower aluminum sprocket, sticking with the 51 tooth. He just wants the stock. As far as the gearing final drive goes. So, yeah, it's gonna be a nice project for today. So he does have the V-Force reeds. It's not a bad system. Carbon reeds. Lightweight. This one's definitely a lot heavier. Super light. It's pretty heavy. But what I do really like is that this is for if you deleted your oil injection. Because look at this oil injector. It's sitting really deep in the tree. So you can see we got a lot of oil in here. But more oil is not necessarily better. I mean, sure, you're not going to scorch your piston. You know, there's lower chance of blowing up for sure. But as far as power gain goes, you're actually, you know, the more fuel, I mean, the more oil you put in, you got to think of it as a ratio. It is a ratio, right? So we got to put in oil and fuel, have the right mixture in that. And so the more oil you put in, but ultimately you can figure it, you know, like you can only fit so much in a space, right? And so more oil you have to sacrifice, then there has to be less fuel, correct? If there's more oil, there is less fuel in the mixture. It's kind of like one of those catch-22s. So you're actually not getting a good burn because it's not enough fuel to fire. That's what I'm looking for, a nice clean burn. And so more oil, not as clean of a burn, you're left over with a bunch of mess. So all this is unburnt, you know, two strokes ultimately always, they just have unburnt fuel dumping out. You can hook up, in MMI, we hooked up a 4-stroke inline 4 motorcycle, hooked it up to the exhaust of a 2-stroke, and it ran, it idled. So that's how much fuel is being dumped out of a 2-stroke. So these combustion chambers is what we're changing. Now that's the whole point of milling ahead, shaving ahead. you decrease the amount of cc's or volume in the combustion chamber and increasing the compression ratio. That's as clean as I can get it with the solvent tank. Looks pretty good in there. That's odd. Right above the exhaust. Well, the port goes somewhere. Maybe comment if you know where that port goes. There's definitely. Yeah, just to be warned, this piston has 2 grooves. And it's the same, the Vortex is the exact replica of the OEM. So, I've never had more of a pain in the butt getting a circlip in than this. Inside of a bore and then slide it down into a groove. But when there's 2 grooves, it is so hard to get past that second groove onto the correct groove. So don't put your circlip in thinking that that's the groove. It needs to go in to that inner groove there. Here we got the smart carb in. So instructions are pretty simple. I'm just gonna throw it in. Make sure that our air vent, this vent scoop isn't blocked. And then this part's interesting. Pull the choke and slowly open the fuel petcock whenever filling the smart carb from empty. So I guess it doesn't want it to rush in there quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this in. It's pretty heavy. Big old black. I'm just gonna throw it in and tune from there. We got some tuning instructions. Yeah, so that's unfortunate that we couldn't use this. So it's actually leaking out of this outer part here. See where the threads start? Maybe that's a separate piece up here, because